Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a few weeks since I've filmed, but you guys don't know that because I've still been uploading. But I have been back to work for a few weeks. I did pre-film a lot before that, and so I've been back, and I kind of just wanted to sit down and chit chat with you guys. I haven't done my makeup a lot since being back at work, just because they are requiring us to wear masks. So I prefer not to wear makeup under masks, so it's gonna make this filming thing a little bit harder, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and just put my hair up, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. So who has been off this whole time? I was off for I think 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks, and early in the day. I was off for 5 weeks, and then I just went back 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's been a minute. Honestly, my job is a production job. Well, I don't work in production, but I work for a production manufacturer, and we haven't been producing product for weeks, or at this point like over a month and a half. So it's crazy to think about it. We are starting up soon though, so us not production people have kind of been in there doing stuff, so we've been back even though we're not essential, but whatever. It's just been quite the ride and throughout this whole thing right now with everything going on, but you know, it is what it is. My job tells me I have to go back to work. I have to go back to work, you know. But luckily my job is taking a lot of precautions. We are required to wear masks while we're at work and stuff like that, you know, which was a little difficult to get used to at first, but right now I'm used to it. So I feel so out of it right now just because I haven't filmed in like forever. But like, it was kind of rainy this morning, so no one's mowing their lawn, so I thought it would be a perfect time to film. The other day I wanted to film and somebody was mowing their lawn, and I was like, I guess I'm not filming. So my walls are super thin. You guys might be able to hear the birds chirping outside actually. My walls are so thin. And it's to the front of the house, so next to a window, you know. That's next to my tree. So birds are chirping. So I don't know if you go, I didn't show you guys. This is more of just get ready with me. The went well photo focus. I'm like almost all the way out of it. I'm like scraping the sides, just because I want to get all of it, even though it is an affordable foundation. But just want to get all of it out. Use it all up. I love that foundation. I'm obsessed with it. I literally don't want to use anything else. I know I have to just for the sake of YouTube, but and trying new things, honestly, but I love that one just so much. So I have a ton of concealers, but I'm trying to get into using this one more. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I don't believe this is a Tarte Shape Tape dupe like everyone says it is. I think it's similar, but I don't think it's similar enough to call it a dupe, honestly, just in my opinion. But I do really still like it, but it's not a dupe. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I wasn't completely obsessed with makeup and just buying makeup, I would totally just use the Wet n Wild foundation, and the Tarte Shape Tape for life, and that's it. I say that before YouTube, I still used a bunch of different stuff, but just to try it, and then I kind of go back to the same things I love every time. But yeah, how did I get off page of work? Was it birds chirping? I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'm back to work. I work for a non-essential company, but whatever. I haven't started up yet, but I'm back. Been in a lot of Facebook arguments about masks. Fellow employees don't want to wear them. And it's like, just wear them. It's like, I understand for people who have like breathing problems where it might be difficult. You know, like, I get it. It's not the easiest to breathe in. Super uncomfortable. Your face sweats. But I literally got used to mine like 3 days in. You know, I've been 3 weeks back to work, and I've been wearing a mask for 3 weeks, and it's really not that bad. Like, you get used to it. Or at least I did. And I feel like nobody else complains at work. Everyone that hasn't gone back to work and has had to wear masks is complaining, but they haven't had to wear the masks yet. But they're already complaining, which I think is hilarious. But anyways, I'm wearing a mask. I have been. It's not that big of a deal. And for the greater good, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. This is a foundation. I just use it as my contour shade. Today I'm feeling a little bit bronzy, so the shade's a little deep for me, but I make it work, so. My boyfriend started a work meeting, so if you hear him in the background, I'm sorry. He's been working from home this whole time, which is pretty nice. I was gonna use my sponge. I'm actually gonna use this Real Techniques brush to help me blend it out. Maybe I should have gone with the sponge. Let's see. Guys, this is better as my summer shade. But I was feeling a little extra bronzy today. I don't know if it was a good idea. Whatever, we'll make it work. We always do. Oh goodness. So how have you guys been doing? Have you guys been working this whole time? Let me know in the comments. Like, everyone I know, well, actually no. At first, everyone I knew was still working that didn't work at where I work. Recently, my dad got laid off, or not laid off, got 2 weeks off of work. Trying to think. My brother, I think, got 1 week off or something like that. A lot of people still have been working this whole time. But my father does work in the food industry though, so I feel like that's probably why. Because, you know, people still have to eat, so a lot of those places are well, they are essential. So, he still had to work. Oh my goodness, it's like really bronzed. My forehead especially. I can fix that, it's not a big deal. Yeah, this shade works for me better in the summer. I don't know what I was thinking. Even though we're close, I am not bronzed at all, so the fact that I thought I could pull that off today when I'm looking paler than usual, I find hilarious. But yeah. Look at my forehead, oh my goodness. That's funny. I find my mess ups funny sometimes. But yeah, a lot of the people I know have been working. My mom has not stopped working. She has worked the whole time. her company did not stop at all, even though they're not essential. But she did get that like $2 an hour more or something like that because she's working right now. So yeah, so I mean, like, she's getting paid more, like as a hazard pay or whatever they call that, because she can get, you know, exposed and whatnot. I would feel bad for her though. She had to wear, I don't think she's wearing masks though. They should be wearing masks. I would feel bad for her because she does have breathing issues. Like, she gets claustrophobic really easily and feels like she can't breathe, but she doesn't have any kind of breathing or medical diagnosis for why she feels that way. She just feels like she's easily grasping for air for no reason. Like, it could just be like a stuffy car and then she feels like she can't breathe. It's, I don't know, which now concerns me if she was wearing a mask, because like, oh my goodness, that would be so hard for her. But you know, she doesn't have any kind of medical conditions that would cause that though, so it's just kind of her personally. Alright, I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. This video is going to be a long one. I'm going to go ahead and use my Flower Beauty. This is my favorite Flower Bomb cream blush thing ever. This is in the shade Nectar, also my favorite. I went ahead and bought a different type. I'm trying to, where do I have those? These Daniel Sandler ones. I heard were really good, and I do like them. They're just a little watery for me, and it kind of pulls up my foundation sometimes if I'm not careful. And they were kind of expensive, so I have zero patience for products that are expensive and then I have to work with them, you know? If they're not easy to use, why am I paying so much more for it when I could pay, I don't know how much these cost, like $9, and be easy to use. I'd rather just buy the $9 one and it be like user friendly and not have to work with it. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but the other one gives a really nice effect, but so does this. I don't know, I have no patience for products I have to work with. Like, if you're not user friendly, like, why waste my time? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna do it. Like, who agrees with me? Please agree with me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm ranting way too much today. I feel it. Now my bronzer looks great, right guys? Like, what was I worried about? I was worried about nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face because my eyes are creasing again. So let me go ahead and set my face. I'm just gonna use my Sephora collection. You guys already know how much I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know I'm gonna go and film. Next to film is a favorite YouTuber video. I want to let you guys know who I'm following. You guys are probably already following them. They're like huge. Or I mean, compared to me, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if they're that huge. I feel like since I've been following them for years and they've really grown since, that everyone must know them, but I don't know if you guys do. Like, who do you guys follow? I feel like every time I hear about when YouTubers do my favorite YouTubers I watch, they like list like 10 people I don't know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been watching YouTube for like a decade and I don't know who any of these people are. I'm like, oh my goodness. I might like know one of them, which I think is hilarious. I don't know if you guys have watched Jen Loves Reviews. She's kind of started this series about kind of highlighting fellow YouTubers and why people follow them. It's a really cute idea. So it's kind of a spin off of that. Obviously. but like in a shorter video. I'm not gonna like watch a million videos of my favorite YouTubers and kind of explain all that. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Cheater Bronze palette. I haven't used one in a long time and I wanted to use it. I'm gonna bronze again even though I don't need it. This one didn't seem to blend out as nicely as the other side did, or the rest of my face actually. But yeah, I'm gonna film that today too. I don't know when you guys are gonna watch it. I still have a few pre-filmed videos. So yeah, my nose is a little itchy. I'm so tired. So funny story of why I'm so tired right now. So like a few weeks ago, I made a dentist appointment and I knew it was on a Thursday. I'm filming this on Thursday, by the way. I knew it was on a Thursday and I kept forgetting to call back and ask when my appointment was because I know it's coming up and I didn't know what day it was, but I knew it was on a Thursday. And I could have sworn it was on a like a 10th, like a 13th or whatever. So I thought it was gonna be today, which is the 15th. And I'm like, I think it's today. It was a, you know, it was something teen. I'm like, I think it's today. I have to wake up early and call them and ask them. And I'm gonna use the Coralisa brush and blush in that same palette. I'm like, I'm gonna have to call them and ask them what's up, when my appointment is, because I can't remember. And I haven't gotten a reminder. Usually they send out reminders like a few days before. Usually it's 3, but so I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I haven't gotten a reminder. I think my appointments, this is me last night, I think it's my appointment's tomorrow and I completely forgot to call them and ask them when it was. So I'm like, I have to wake up super early and call them before my appointment, if my appointment's tomorrow, today, to see if, using the cookie highlighter in that same palette, to see if, oh my god, that is intense. That's a little icy for me. I understand why everyone loves this, but it's a little icy. It's like a little cool toned for my liking. But I mean, it's pretty. Like, I get it. But I'm gonna use something else instead. So I'm gonna use my Ofra highlighters. And this one is broken, so I'm like, I have to wake up early and call them and let them know what's going on and that I forgot, and that ask them when my appointment is. So every time I have something to wake up early for, I can't sleep, and I wake up like 3 hours before I need it to because I was scared I'm gonna oversleep. My self-conscious hates me and hates the fact that I sleep. So I wake up like at 6 in the morning. I work night shift, so that really sucks to wake up that early and I can't go back to sleep. And I'm like, oh great, you know, whatever. So I'm playing on my phone and I'm like, because I know my dentist's office isn't open until like 7:30. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. It's 7:30 and I get a text saying that my appointment is next Thursday. I finally got my reminder that I was waiting for next. So like, I thought it was like the 15th, some teenth. It was a teen number. I was wrong. And it drove me insane, and now I was wrong. And I woke up super freaking early for no reason. And I made this whole thing. So now I'm gonna have a lousy day. Because I didn't sleep. And it sucks to not sleep. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Natasha Denona Mini Sunset. I'm rambling, I'm crazy, and it's been a long week. My boss was having a bad day yesterday, and it kind of goes downhill from there, you know. It seemed to get better though. And then the third shift supervisor guy was pretty angry and yelled at me for something weird. So, you know, it's it all goes downhill, you know. You're just the subject of like everyone's anger. That's not a normal work day, but I usually love my job and the people I work with, but oh my goodness. Yesterday was not a good day. But it gets better, and the people I work with are great. They're amazing, so makes it worth it for sure. So, but yeah, it's been a long week. That, and I also worked through the weekend. So last week I worked a 7-day week, Monday through Sunday, and then it started back up Monday. You know, there was no day off, so I'm already kind of exhausted, you know, and then you're taking everyone's crap at work. It's like go bother somebody else. Give me like 5 minutes. Give me a weekend. You can come back to me on Monday after I've had my weekend. But until then, leave me alone. Oh God, it's been stressful. So stressful. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. So, anyways. It's been a treat. It's been a treat. Sorry I ramble so much. I feel like I haven't seen my girlfriend in weeks. I'm like rambling and ranting and like angry and just I need my time. I need my girl time. Are you guys missing your friends? I'm missing my friend. I only have like one. That's not true. I have like 2 friends, but my best friend, we go on doggy dates and stuff, and my babies need it. My dogs really need a doggy date right now. They've been cooped up too long. They need their doggy friend. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this bronze shade. It's a really pretty bronze. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I miss my friends. My dogs miss their friends. The dog park has been closed this whole time. They open like, I want to say next week. I don't know. I think they open next week. I don't remember. Yeah, I just need to get out of the house. I need to like, I don't know. I want to go shopping so bad. Like, I'm a shopaholic. And there's a few things on my list. Like, you can see my beauty room. This setup has been going on for a while, but I literally have like a corner of my room that has not been addressed. And it looks pretty bad. It's bad. It's so bad. It's pretty bad. So I'm trying to like figure out storage ideas. So I want to go to IKEA, but IKEA's closed, obviously. Our IKEA is in our capital, Indianapolis, and it's kind of closed right now. Indianapolis, hold on. I can't even get a thought out. So our IKEA is Indianapolis, which is an hour away from me, and then it's closed right now because they still got hit the hardest with the whole, virus and people getting sick. They really got hit hard. So even though my town isn't as bad, our town wasn't hit as hard, but Indianapolis was. So all of their stuff is still closed. So like, I get it, and I'm trying to be patient, but I'm freaking bored. Like, I need to get out. I need to do some shopping. I know I can do online shopping, but even their like shipping dates are like all the way into July. I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna be open before July. I might as well go pick it up at that point, once you're open. But I don't know when they're gonna open. And I just want to like figure out my storage solutions. Like, partially mad at my boyfriend because early on when my job said I could stay home, IKEA was still open. It was like the store was closed, but you could do pickup. And I asked my boyfriend that we should do pickup. I really wanted to do a pickup. And he was like, no, it's dangerous. Well, technically he's right, but I'm willing to risk it. I have no excuse. But I really, really, really wanted to go. But I didn't because he was right. And it was still early on and we didn't know how bad it was gonna get. And Indy got pretty bad, of course. And so yeah, I just, that whole corner just looks awful, guys. So bad. I'm like debating whether or not to like put a photo of it. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's so bad. So bad. Once I get whatever storage solution I want for it, I needed to tone down that highlighter. It was just too icy. Once I figure out the storage solution, I will do a before and after for you guys, either on Instagram or here. I think I'll do it here on YouTube. I seem to have more stuff going for me over here on YouTube with you guys, so that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Master Precise. I really love this liner, actually. I like my Balm Cosmetics one's better though. But this one's kind of like quick and easy, so that's why. Quick, easy, and messy, so I just messed that one up. Oh my gosh. It's been a minute since I've used a pen, so. Oh my goodness. I can't talk when I do this. Can you guys still see? Oh, you guys can. Cool. Dark. That was intense. And then you can hear my boyfriend in the background because he's on a meeting, so. Perfect day to film. I could close my doors, but then my dogs freak out, so it's not a good trade-off. So I'm sorry about the conference call in the background. Really sorry. And I got mascara on my eyeshadow. Not a big deal. You can clean that up later. I have like 0 lashes, guys. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I have a personal dilemma right now. Due to the whole situation in the country, I was unemployed for a little bit. And I wasn't making any money. I did get unemployment for just a tiny bit. For 2 weeks of the 5 weeks. And my company paid the other weeks. But it was still less than I would normally make. Because it was like straight time and I make a ton of overtime money and stuff like that. And right now that we're back, we've only been working straight time. So it kind of sucks. Anyways. But what I'm getting at is that like I haven't been making as much money as I usually do, and which is normal across the board for everybody. But I have a teaching job in the summer that starts. Ooh, it starts in like 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, we're like right up on it. Starts in 2 weeks, and I have like 0 material ready for it. Because I've always taught this class in person, which I'm a really good in-person teacher, I think. Maybe not. But so I teach in person, college students, and so, but my laptop last year wasn't the best, and I just used the computer they had in class to teach. Well, this year we are doing laptops in this summer. We're doing remote classes, online only, this summer because of everything going on in the country. No news there. And my laptop can't handle the software program I teach. So, a little bit nervous, super nervous actually. I guess I can use my desktop. But I don't like working at a desk for teaching. I like, especially at home, I like being mobile. I like sitting on the couch with my laptop in my lap sort of situation. But I mean, first world problems, right? And the other issue, the reason I'm like, what was the real reason? So I have a Mac desktop, and I had a Mac Airbook or MacBook Air that has like 0 memory or storage or anything like that. So I'm trying to sell that, and I don't like my Mac for teaching because the software I teach is super different from Windows to Mac. So if I'm trying to teach somebody how to do something, and 90% of people don't have a Mac, they have Windows and any kind of other whatever out there, and I have Mac, the setup is so different, and it's just like the placement where they find things and everything is just, even I learned on Windows, so I can maneuver through Windows for my program better than I can on my Mac, even though my Mac does have the software and can do it. It just sucks. It sucks butt. It's just terrible. It's the worst. So now I hate Macs. I do. I used to be like a super stan, and I only liked Macs, and I had every Mac product ever. And I recently bought a Samsung, and it changed my life. And I'm getting rid of all my Macs, all of them. I got rid of my Apple phone, I got rid of my Apple Watch, I'm trying to get rid of my Apple laptop. I want to keep my desktop for film editing later on when I actually get a real camera. But so I want to keep that one for filming, but I need something for teaching. And I prefer it in a laptop form for teaching, just because once I go back to classes, you know, next year, hopefully I'll be able to take my laptop and kind of plug in and do it that way. So right now I don't have a computer, and it sucks. It really, really sucks for teaching. So I don't know what to do. A little low on funds. I just don't know how to decide. Like I'm running out of time. My classes start in 2 weeks, and I have 0 material. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like losing my mind over it. I know it's something so simple, like just getting a laptop, but I'm like, I don't know. Do I really have those funds right now? Like, should I really be spending my money on a laptop right now? That's kind of like where I'm at, you know? It's like, I need it. I know I do. But it's like, I won't even get my, that's not true. Like, teachers don't get paid much. They don't. I'll make double of what the laptop is worth. So I'll get half of my money back after teaching the class. That's it. But you have to understand, like, I am investing in equipment that I need for the class though. But at the same time, I need it to teach. And I mean, I guess it's not the school's fault that I don't have a workable laptop right now. Oh, it's such a terrible thing. It's such a terrible thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, part of me wants to go finance one, but my boyfriend and I are trying this, like, trying to get debt free and not get into more debt. And debt is like financing stuff like that. But I'm like, I need this right now. What am I doing with my brows? Oh my gosh. Taking my dirty Q-tip that I just used for my mascara. Cleaning that up. I don't know, like, what would you guys do if you guys were in my position? Like, would you just teach on your Mac even though you know your students don't have a Mac and everything would be wrong for them? Everything would just be in the, like, I can't find it. Like, I don't know where that's at. It's like, well, it looks like this icon, but just find it wherever it is on Windows, you know? I would hate to teach that style. I would prefer to use the media everyone's using. And I know no one's using Mac for the software especially. Like, if it was photography, yeah, a lot of people, or graphic design, a lot of people use Apple. But it's not. It's more of like product design. So it's more engineering stuff, and you don't use Macs for that. Or at least we don't. So, I don't know. Plus, I'm trying to get rid of my Macs anyways. But it's just, I need it sooner. I wouldn't have minded going without a laptop for a little bit, but I can't do that just because of the teaching thing. So, and I really don't want to have to do my classes on my Mac because my students do not have Macs. And it's just gonna be so messed up. I do not want to, like, set my students up for failure, you know? It's a dilemma. It's quite the dilemma. What I could do is finance it and use that money to pay it off. I really don't want to, though. I really don't want to finance. I'm being a baby right now. Alright. I ramble way too much. I do. I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my mind right now. Dentist appointment, work, my boss, my other job, teaching, laptop issues, first world problems. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I can't slow down. It's a little late for me to say I can't teach this semester though. It's a little late. I might get fired for that one. I don't know, just a mess. Just a mess. I set my face with this Morphe continuous setting mist. I don't get the hype. I don't think it's great. I love the sprayer. The mister on this thing. Whew. Okay, I kind of get the hype for that. The mister on this is amazing. Like nothing I've ever... Second favorite mister is this one, but this one, hands down, like you don't even feel it. Yeah, I really enjoy the mister on this. It's really, really nice. You don't even feel it. Like, I wonder if you guys can see it. Could you guys see that? I can't do it with my eyes open. It freaks me out. But I do really like the mister. I want to try their matte one. And oh my god, I didn't get the right. I didn't get enough on that side for whatever reason. The rest of my face felt wet except this side. I want to try their matte one. They have a matte one. I want to see if that's any good. But this, the only thing I can say it does effectively, it does take away the powderiness. But I don't think this prolongs my makeup in any way at all. I prefer my Urban Decay All Nighter. I actually need to just use this up. I have like this much left. This is like my third one. I'm also gonna film a most repurchased products thing ever. I've repurchased this like 3 times. Yeah, it's good. It's that good. This is their older bottle style though, because I stocked up on it and then they changed their style. You know, they do stuff like that. What are you gonna do? Okay, finally. Oh my gosh, I just need to shut up. Shut up. Why are you like this? I'm gonna use my Gerard Cosmetics, you guys already know, Sugar and Spice. Yeah. I literally just licked my lips before doing that. I'm like, why would I do that? I need them to be dry. Or not super slippery wet. I'm like, why would I lick my lips before putting on lip liner? You know, why am I so weird? I'm so weird, I'm sorry. Getting a little creasing. That's just, it's just me. I'm a crease ball. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm old. I'm so old. I never thought I'd be the type of person to like complain about my age and stuff like that. So I find it really funny that now I'm getting older and I'm like, I'm getting older. And it affects me. It does bother me. So I guess it's just a matter of time before everyone gets there, or maybe just me, but, or not just me, but the smaller group. I have one lash. Okay, there we go. So I do feel like time is running out, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Huda Beauty Velvet Matte Mini in the shade Day Slayer. I love this shade, it's so pretty. I don't know if it's gonna go with this look though, but we will see. You only need a tiny amount though. I think I tried this in a first impressions and I really liked it. Back on the age thing, I think it's just because my birthday's coming up. Maybe it just all comes crashing down. Oops. Yeah. I actually kind of like it with that kind of, I know they're kind of different tones, but it's more of peach nude and this is more of a bronzy orangey shade, but I feel like they look good together. Alright, so that concludes this video of me kind of going on a rant because I haven't talked to humans. I talk to my boyfriend all the time, right? I talk to my dogs too. But yeah, it's been interesting, and going back to work and, you know, my little personal concerns and whatnot going on. Whatever, it is what it is. I like curled my hair so it would be like voluminous and it's like flat. Who did this? Why is that's not going the way I want it to go? Okay, cool. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and sitting through this. If you did, I don't know if you did, but I'm crazy anyways, so I would totally understand if you did not. But go ahead and let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. I love you guys and thanks for watching. Bye!